Times were hard in the no-man's land of Missouri during the last days of the Civil War. The countryside was torn asunder, and for those who had Southern sympathies, there was nowhere to turn. Union soldiers occupied the territory. They foraged, pillaged, and terrorized anyone they suspected helping the Southern cause. Maverick guerrillas and freebooters like William Clark Quantrell wore uniforms of Southern gray, but they too plundered, looted, and murdered. Their prey was often their own neighbors. When the war ended, the Confederate soldiers returned home. They could find no justice under a harsh Reconstruction government run by Northern carpetbaggers and radical Republicans. Many left, but there were some who stayed and fought as best they could. At the Reuben Samuel Farm near Kearney, some 20-odd miles north of Kansas City, a new and terrifying chapter in American history had begun. Listen now as Radio Theater presents The Saga of Frank and Jesse James.
Frank and Jesse James first came to Kearney in Clay County, Missouri in 1855 when their ma, Zerelda James, brought her new husband, Dr. Reuben Samuel, to her farm a few miles out of town. Early on, Zerelda and Dr. Samuel let people know they wouldn't have much truck with the Yankees and the Free Staters. Zerelda had 3 children herself, 2 boys and a girl, when she married Samuel. Frank was 11 and Jesse was 8, and Susan, well, she wasn't quite 6. Her first husband was a farmer and a Baptist preacher named Robert James. When the 3 kids were still small, Robert heard about the big gold strike near Sacramento and went to California, probably in 1850 or 1851. Before he could send for Zerelda and the kids, he took sick and died and was buried there. A year after Robert died, Zerelda married a man named Sims, but that didn't last long. She took care of the kids by herself and tended the farm until Dr. Samuel came along 3 years later. Zerelda and Dr. Samuel had 4 more children, 2 boys and 2 girls. So that with Frank, Jesse, and Susan, they had 7 all told.
By the time Frank was 16 and Jesse was 13, the Civil War was just over the horizon, and as the nation inched its way toward war, bands of pro-slavery Missourians and Free State Kansasans began to embark upon a murderous, barbaric brand of guerrilla warfare as they tried to turn sentiment toward, first, slavery.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?